Hi everyone, I hope this finds you well. Last time we were talking about, or I was talking about the history of dance here on this Dance Archives channel. It was all about the lecture I held in Blackpool about the history of dance. It's still here on the YouTube channel. If you scroll about, you find it. Today I wanted to speak about the project that actually led to that project. And that is Ballroom Icons, the book that I worked on with my father for about 9 years, going all over the world, finding people in order to be able to put individual biographies together. So altogether we have 64 of them, and it starts at the beginning of competitive dance basically, and also what led to it. In a different part of the book I have some history of ballroom dancing. Here it is, the beauty, Ballroom Icons. It's in a beautiful hard shell slipcase here in gray. There's a little mark. And then when you open it and you take it out, go. It has this thick onion skin flyleaf dust jacket with a high gloss varnish to highlight the cover photo underneath. Here you see how it reflects in the light. I shall show you this a bit better. Yes, I don't know if you can see, but I'm trying. Anyways, it is quite beautiful. You can see here basically the outline of the picture of the cover here, and there you can tell we have already gotten some beautiful awards. Excellent award and independent publisher award. They are numbered. Yeah, and you can get it signed and get some prints from us, from the authors. And then also what we have is we have random prints from some of the icons, and it's like that box of chocolate. You never know what you're gonna get. And then when you open it up here, there you see we come to the contents, and the content was arranged by me in a certain way. So here you see we have different groups of people. Of course, it was my choice how to put that together. And there you see the beginnings, the very early beginnings, technicians, the first champion makers, the artists, silent stars, the educators, the politicians, and so on and so on. You know, visionaries, entrepreneurs, people behind the scenes. And then at the end, I have commentaries by the people that actually have not been able, that I have not been able to put into the book. So that's the next generation. So here in the beginning, you have the people that have passed away already. And then in the middle part, the people that were still alive. We're talking about the first generation that had passed away already. This might be very well one of my favorite parts in the whole book. It's historical notes, and I have two parts of this. The first part is dealing basically with the development of ballroom dancing. It deals with the question how the competitive concept came about. And then in the middle, I go a little bit even further back, and I'm talking about how modern dancing was developed. So now, as you move along through the book, you find these beautiful, again, onion skin flyleaf inserts, and they're featuring memorable dance quotes by famous people. And I think they're really sophisticated and elegant. And underneath you always find a picture from the dance world, those pictures were taken by my father. Here again you see another quote, and then if you go back, here for example, we find Bill and Bobby Irvine. Of course, I moved through the history, and I started, of course, recording the history of those people that had passed away already in our business. And I interviewed people like Bill and Bobby, whereas Bobby was already very frail. So I actually interviewed him. And what I wanted to mention is that 5 of those people that I interviewed have not even seen the finished product. This is also something very special, I find. Here you find all the signatures from all the people that have participated in the book. Of course, not the ones that have passed away before, but everybody alive at the time. And then if you unfold it, or when you unfold it, you find vintage photography. This is all old pictures. Most of them were given to me by Ron Self, one of our icons of ballroom photography. Most of you know him. He was always in Blackpool standing there and taking pictures. And he dug through his archives and he looked for pictures from all these people that I wanted to feature. And I am so grateful that he did that. And of course, there's also pictures from people's personal attics, because they had to go up and or down into the basement and look for their pictures, for the pictures of their own dancing. You know how it goes, you know, they have them, and then as you get older, you put them in a box, and then that's where they stay. Oh, here you just see a few people. One of my favorites probably is this picture from Anthony Hurley. I think it's so gorgeous. My father is such a star here, let me tell you. Yeah, there you go. And you keep going and you find, of course, the different continents, you know, England, Americas. Here are huge, huge icons of the time. Going through all the different countries, trying to cover different things, you know, interesting things. Here's Pierre Dulaine, you know, he was featured in the film, and huge icon in our world. People like Peter and Christiane Dobner, they have moved the business of dressmaking on a whole different level, and the same with Mick Fried for shoes. Okay, and here we come already to another really important part of the book, I find. It's called, as you can tell, it's called commentaries. Yeah, it's commentaries from the living about the people that have passed away already, their coaches. Which brings me right away to the last nice little, I don't know, writing of mine. I think it was very important because I could have gone on and on and on, and it could have been like this thick book, right? Which nobody can pick up. So I had to make a cut. Where do I make the cut? Who do I leave out? Of course, there are some people that didn't want to come in and do it to begin with. Actually, namely, just one, it was Peter Maxwell. And then, of course, I had a lot of people like Donnie Burns, Gaynor Fairweather, Marcus and Karen Hilton. Why are they not in there? They should be in there. They deserve to be in there, and still they're not. Because I decided, okay, I make the cut right there before them. Because if I had included them, then where's Hilliers, where's Bars, where are all these people, right? It's another book that's waiting to be written. So I had to make a decision, and so I did. Which brings us to the back of the book, where we have the biographies of the people that were involved, you know, about my father, myself, and Ron Self, who was such a big part of this project. We were sitting together quite a few times and going through he already had then prepared boxes and boxes full of pictures to show me. And then I could pick and choose what I would want to bring in. And this is probably, at the end of the book, a very beautiful quote by Albert Einstein. We all dance to a mysterious tune, intoned in the distance by an invisible piper. Very true. So there. I hope you enjoyed the little excursion into the book. I did that because I know that there's a lot of people out there that have never had a chance to actually look at it and see its content and what it's all about, and they just see the title and don't know anything about it. So there, I know that some of the buyers in the past have actually gifted it away, and I think that's quite a beautiful uh, thing to do, because sometimes we don't spend the money on ourselves, but we spend it on others, right? So if you have anybody in your realm that is a ballroom dancer, maybe there's a gift for them. Anyways, I thank you for your attention, and more to come. Stay tuned. Ballroom Icons Dance Archives is basically one. So I wish you all the best and stay healthy. Bye.